Hi everyone, welcome back to CricketBatInfo, and yeah, have a look at that. We got a Gladiator in, straight after this. Okay, so this Gladiator comes from Navdeep. He's actually sent in 2 bats. He sent them in separately, so he's paid postage twice, which is very impressive. Thank you very much, mate, for supporting the channel. This is the latest model Gladiator. I like the new stickers and the livery. I do like how you've got that pink and black look about it. You've got black into this pink with tones of reflective material underneath. That's all embossed. English Willow. Obviously this is the top English Willow. You can go check it out at www.sstuncricket.com. And nice looking profile. It's definitely a middle, probably for a faster pitch. And then you've got the sticker arrangement on the back. I don't think it's that much of a departure from the last series of stickers that SS have used for such a long time. In fact, you know, like there's no real change here in the use of ton. Interesting, they've gone with the serene up here rather than ton here, and I'd sort of wonder why that is, and then I sort of turned it around and we've got Virat Kohli written on the bottom. So this is designed as a player shape in the latest Virat Kohli shape. So I'll turn it that way. And typical of all the SS players bats, they're left very rough, just wraps on the bottom. Yeah, so Gladiators are the top of the line SS bats, and then in ton you've got the reserve edition. Let's look at the grains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 grains. There's a slight skew. They're not all even, but they are going fairly straight right through that toe. You can just see the outline of one of the grains coming through here. If some mug didn't write on the toe, you could probably see it a little bit better. Oopsie. Let's have a look up here. You can see a little bit of a twist has gone on here. Definitely that grain and that grain are together, running through those two. This is not any sort of fake rubbish bat or anything like that. This is definitely an SS bat. One thing I will say immediately, it's not the biggest bat I've seen as far as player editions go, and we'll see whether the weight sort of supports why that is. Yeah, so latest profile, apparently these retail for about $1,000. With SS it's really hard to tell because some people buy them overseas, some people buy them locally. You can contact SS directly if you want to try and get one. Prices vary. I was chatting to online stockists recently, Arjit there, and I said, you know, like 6 years ago when I was buying a few of his bats, when I started the channel and was just doing photos, you know, an SS Maximus was maybe $380 delivered, and now you can't even pick that bat up for less than half that, or double that. If you can't tell, I've actually been on the vodkas tonight. Yay! No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, prices have gone up, and I said to Arjit, why do you think this is happening? He said it's just the scarcity of the Willow. They just don't have enough to make all the bats, so the prices are going up. I still feel a little bit like they're doing this price rise because it's making more money for them. I mean, their local costs, I don't think, have risen by the same amount as what the bat prices have. Whether this is all driven by scarcity of decent Willow is a different thing. And the second bat that has been sent in by Navdeep is actually very, very nice for 1/5 the price. But you won't be able to see that for a little while. So let's put the gauge on it and see how it turns out. So immediately what I'm seeing here is, you know, this is not that low density Willow that we're so used to in these big bats. This is maybe 5 mil short of that 67. I'm expecting to see about a 63 mil spine. Oopsie. I'm expecting to see about a 63 mil spine considering it's a flatter face, maybe a 3 mil camber. And the edge isn't even as big either. So that's an immediate notice. Also another thing I've noticed is just how big that bow is. It's really dramatic. If I hold it up sort of that way, you can see sort of what my eye's seeing when I look down the spine. It's just really bowed amazingly through here. Now normally that means that we're going to have to do a lot more work if this is knocked in down in this part here, because this part of the bat is pressed much better than this part. But you can easily prepare a bat and not have a bat break if you take the time. If you knock it in properly, do those edges properly, do that last 6 inches properly wherever it's soft, just keep knocking it until it's ready, and you know, play it in without seeing the new ball. Most of you rush in and you destroy your bats really quickly because, you know, you spend $1,000, you just expect them to go like race cars. Well, that's not really how these bats work. You know, they all have a certain preparation period that you can't really get around. But yeah, it's pretty stunning, isn't it? I do like that. Let's get the... Let's do the measurements on it. So we'll start up here in a very high mid position here. And we're looking at about a 36 mil edge. Up here at the shoulders, 15. Up here at the handle, 35. Down here at the toes, still a fair bit of wood left down here, and it's accentuated by the fact that it's a flat toe. We've got 26 mil at the edge. Center of the toe is 30. Which is very typical of subcontinent bats where you're playing a lot lower. And we will do the spine. And yeah, it's definitely smaller than I was expecting. .62. I think I just knocked that actually, I'll do that again. Yeah, it's only 59.5, so it's really, it's smaller than a GM Eclipse. Not as high, but you've got that sort of 36 mil edge stretching right through that mid area. It's going to go pretty well up here because it's nice and full, and pretty well down here. Not really a low middle bat. This is very much a bat that I wouldn't think Virat Kohli would be using in the subcontinent, more in faster pitches. Maybe it's the profile that he'll use when he comes to Australia. Let's move this to the back and we'll do the weight. And it's 29.8. So it's not even really light. So let's feel what this feels like. It's a round handle, slimmer style. It's all round, there's no oval at the bottom. Yeah, I thought he had slightly oval handles at the bottom of it. You can correct me. I mean, a lot of you own Virat Kohli profiles and things like that. So if you've got some information to share, please do it in the comments of the video. That's really what the videos are there for. Yeah, I'm not quite sure about this. It definitely says player profile at the bottom. That's what he's told me. And the Gladiator stickers, you know, and the burn in, that's all authentic. It's the genuine article. There's no worries about that. Let's give it a tap up. So we'll start at the toe, making sure that's all in camera. And we're starting at the toe. So very much in the mid. Right there, it's going like a gun. Really nice. And it's going really well down there. It's actually good quality Willow, no doubt about that. Really long middle, and once knocked in, it's not as soft as I imagined down here. It's a nice press. Very nice. So there you go. I like the look of it. I'm not really worried whether bats have 40mm edges and all those type of things. A good quality bat is a good quality bat. It's 210. Does it feel like 210 in my hands? No, it feels nothing like 210. In my hands, this bat feels 2.8. It's actually really, really nicely balanced. Really nicely balanced. So yeah, I think it's a nice bat, and you know, I wish him good luck with that bat because it's actually a nice bat. Yeah, so there you go. That's the latest range of Gladiators from Serene Sports. Let me know what you think in the description. Remember to hit like, smash that subscribe button. Let's see how many likes we can get for this video. And you know, it's the support of people like Navdeep who send in the bats, pay for all the freight, that make this possible. So if you like what he's done, hit like. We'll see you on the next video, everybody. Ciao.